Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Dinosaur News. Dinosaur News, March 11th, 2014. Weird, hysterical look on my face. I had a walk in the sunshine, and I hope you did too, wherever you may be. Wow, first sign that there's hope around the corner. And yes, I make these talks casual. I remember before I cut the comment section off on the videos, one guy, oh, he had a great line. The armchair ramblings of a lunatic, or whatever. It was quite the compliment. But I really did enjoy the compliments in the comment section of the videos at the beginning some time ago. But it's too risky. As those of you know, look what happened with the Free Dominion website people. Over $100,000 fines because some screwball situation where nasty words were said against somebody in the comment section. And you've got to get the nasty part out of the comment section right off the bat, or the webmaster, the web person, or in this case it'd be me, it would be held responsible. So that's why we had to get rid of the comment section. But these are going to delve into a personal type of talk, so you can follow yours truly here, and you'll know when we're starting at the big time. That'll be quite the show. We get a real decent-sized donation to do our first demonstration of the van plan, either picketing small villages or doing the eatery plan. And you look that up in the back videos for the descriptions there. But you'll certainly know it. I won't be able to hold back my hysteria when our first decent. I don't mean, hundreds of thousands of dollars, but something really decent so that we can do a good demonstration, etc. But again, like I said yesterday, we do thank you for even the smallest token donations. And ironically, today, I got an envelope from Britain due to Candor's advertisement for yours truly. Our friends at Candor League, candor.org.uk, candour.org.uk. And I would say it's obviously a senior who doesn't have computer access. He saw our ad in Candor magazine. So thank you, Candor. And I'll have to respond to the gent. We don't have much propaganda beyond the videos, the YouTubes at this stage. Oh, we can run off a letterhead of some kind and say hello to the gent. And it was nice to receive something like that. Okay, so what's the scoop for today? Dinosaur News, March 11th, 2014. Trouble is, don't tell anybody, but there isn't much of a scoop. 5 days a week the shows are going to go on. Some days we won't have the great big spark, and other days we will. I can say on the municipal front, those of you who have been following things with your spokesperson, Beattie boy here, Deputy Reeve, elections coming up the fall of this year, 2014, and I have the nomination papers. I'm just waiting till I can spare the $100 from my pension money, whatever. I cannot plead for donations. I'm not an official candidate, so any bonuses against the election rules. But fortunately, YouTube is free, so they can't say I'm spending money. I can't spend money on a campaign. Well, there won't be any money to spend anyway. I'm certainly not going to use donations for that campaign. Be word of mouth. It's a small village, and we'll leave it at that. But why I brought it up today, I had said that the person who holds the Deputy Reeve position, she's a nice person. But if I'm going to run, it's being suggested by someone who knows things in the village area that would be the position to run for. So with the standing lady, she's a nice person, I'm sure she'd be swept back in at the election time. However, out of the blue, the Reeve that isn't too popular with some people, well, she must be popular with the majority vote last election, but a lot of local people don't like her. She has apparently got a friend who's going to run for Deputy Reeve. So this makes it interesting for Johnny Boy here. It's no longer just a token John Beattie running for Deputy Reeve, Minden Hills, Ontario. Now it becomes a strong possibility because, how can I put it, two people, well, the one gal is Deputy Reeve, so she's part of the establishment, and then this new fellow apparently has a lot of funds, so he's challenging the Deputy Reeve. Now, with two like that, what if Beattie slipped in the middle through the two of them? Quite possible. That's what I'm going to aim for. Okay, so I thought I'd keep you posted on that event. Now, in the goodies department, I'll see if I can get my aim going straight here. Over, like a, what do you call them? Drones. I got my drone going here. There we are. There we are. That little nice, beautifully little framed picture of Canada's coat of arms was sent today from a very good friend and supporter. So I thought deserved a place of honor beside Queen Victoria, who after all was the monarch in charge of things when the Dominion of Canada was founded by Sir John A. Macdonald, the Fathers of Confederation. So thank you to the certain party very much. If I had that photo up here by the screen and playing, trying to get it clear for you, it's Canada's coat of arms, folks, and I am sure that good listeners to the shows are aware of the emblems on Canada's coat of arms. Check it up. Well, if you like to Google, go for it. I actually, now I'm getting inspired. We'll get a bigger yet one, but it's a very nicely framed, very nice frame. But it's little tokens like that of appreciation that keeps Johnny Boy thinking, well, we're all working together on this. And that's the main thing there for sure. What else have we got? Well, not too. Oh yes, the birthday bash for the Liberals. The Liberal Party of Canada had a big bash in Toronto for former Prime Minister, their former Prime Minister, Jean Chrétien. And seeing all of those creeps at that get together, I got off this CPAC thing, cable access, public cable, some damn thing that runs all these entertainment politicians. We get the British House of Commons question period and the Australian House of Commons question period and the Canadian House of Commons question period. So I can see what's going on with the higher-ups. Gives me more confidence. It should give you people confidence too, because you're just as good as they are. They're just a pack of seals yapping away. Every now and then they hit a real issue of any concern, and that's just by fluke. But a sea of whites at this private party. Now that's interesting because the Liberals opened the floodgates to multiculturalism in 1965. Lester B. Pearson. And yet at their private parties, they don't want the multicults there. Oh no, not our private parties. Oh no. But they brought in the multicult C. You ask a little lady waiting for a streetcar or bus in the cold of winter that it's a white Anglo-Saxon or European stock getting elbowed in the face while she's waiting for the bus. Ask her what she thinks of multiculturalism. But they can have their parties. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, there was Art Eggleton. I shot the guy some information when he was very young. The two of us were the same age. How he could become pertinent in Toronto politics. He followed my advice. I said, well, you just go to this Ward 4 in Toronto. And did he bend politically to get up the ladder? He turned Catholic and he got the cardinal to annul his marriage to his first wife. There was a daughter by the wife too, but how you could annul that? But for politics, I guess anything can be done. And he just greased his way up. Unbelievable. He was in grade. As grade 12. He was an accountant with Volva, and we used to joke on the bus that either one of us wouldn't make it to the top because of women troubles. Well, he's had a lot of questions about women employees and so on. That hit the press. But there he is, standing there looking like a zombie. Oh, unbelievable. These people allowed the the near death of our nation, but we're not going to die. The sparks, and even coming up, international sparks are going to help Canada with the White Day coming up. Give credit to whoever in the States thought of the idea. I went into that thoroughly yesterday, so I don't need to revive it all today, but it is this Saturday, March 15th. If you missed yesterday's show, click into yesterday's Dinosaur News, and you'll get the scoop there. Okay? What else can we... Yes. Of course, our sympathy goes to the Ukrainian patriots. They were anti-communist years ago, and they still are. And it's tragic what's going on over there. Take a deep breath, because I don't want to look like I'm undermining anything. But please don't be diverted, you young white warriors out there. Keep your focus on the March 15th White Day. White March, White Banner Day, whatever you want to call it. We can constantly be diverted with a lot of international issues. Yes, our sympathies with the Ukrainian people. But, and I say 25 buts, if we don't get going, we won't be able to help Ukraine or anywhere. The whole white race will be finished. Genocide. So please don't take the focus off of White Day coming up March the 15th. What else have we got? Well, we're in our 5th week of these shows. And again, I like the personal touch. Now, I did a rehearsal of this show, and actually the phone rang last time, so I think I better shut it down this time. So it gave me a good rehearsal of the show. There was a point I was going to make as to our 5th week about the personal dialogue we have. Yes, the comment sections. I miss the comments from people, friendly comments, etc. But as I said, way back, the comment section is dangerous for us, because creeps will come in and say something against the hate law or incitement or whatever, and I can't sit here and watch the screen 24 hours a day. And that's what happened to the Free Dominion people. Check out Free Dominion website, and they've been sued for defamation over $100,000. So it's most unfortunate, but that's why we have to disable the comment section. And this personal rapport I have, one of the opposition, before I caught a few of their comments that slipped through, and actually those few that did slip through was a good warning to me. Hey, wait a minute. If they had used stronger words, I could have, this website would be in trouble. But I was just laughing at one guy. He says, the armchair ravings of a lunatic. Something very similar, very cute, very nice compliment. But we're saying hello to some of you out there who are isolated, who, for whatever reason, are miles away from other white patriots, but try and link up somehow. I'm really hoping that this White Day pans out, that there'll be some kind of publicity, even in our own circles, our own networks, the YouTubes that go around. Unfortunately, League of the South haven't yet got up photos of their successful demonstration on Saturday just passed in Tallahassee, Florida. I'm looking forward to talking about just the visage, the appearance of the Patriots there with the League of the South and their successful demonstration, with cars going by tooting their horns and people waving, etc. So I'm hoping that the images that come out as a result of the Saturday international episode for whites gives some linkages for people who are isolated. The car situation is the handicap here. or yours truly would be visiting, pulling up at your door, those on the blind list. But you couldn't give me a car. I mean, a car is a license plate, and there are enemies out there who will do anything. Believe me, it's not paranoia, it's a fact. With all I've been involved in my life, I shouldn't even be able to talk to you today. I just wonder I'm here. Well, that's 90% because I was smart enough not to have a car. A car is just a walking death trap when you're in radical white politics trying to stand up for our race in this crucial time in our history. And I personally think it's the responsibility of white spokespeople around the globe to stay alive. That's the number one responsibility. Anyway, there's no great big zing today, or razzmatazz. You know, my head's spinning. Well, maybe it'll be something really exciting tomorrow. Okay, but again, I just like these to be friendly talks, the Dinosaur News. Just nice friendly talks, just like you know that I'm still here every day, 5 days a week for you. Well, and for me too. I feel great reviewing all these matters, getting it off my chest. So thanks for tuning in. I will talk at you tomorrow, Wednesday, March 12th, 2014. Keep the faith, folks. Keep the faith.